One of the most amazing aspects of these two buildings is this vertical atrium space that we call the Commons. We saw the Commons as a transitory space between the city and the workplace. And in order to maximize that connection to the city, we wanted to make sure that this outer facade was as clear as possible. Now, we know that doesn't work well with how buildings perform today, so we sort of transferred that thermal performative responsibility onto this inner facade.
What they've designed is basically a steel structure that hangs down from the roof line. There are operable windows on the outside that vent the atrium space to allow free flow ventilation coming in from the exterior. There's also skylights up at the roof line that vent up. Once the climate gets to a certain point, it triggers operables to open, skylights to open, gets fresh air into the atrium.
So what was important to the client was that we created spaces for what we call the adaptable workplace. So instead of having cubicles or an open space plan, this was more about creating spaces where people could have meetings while walking, they could have informal gathering spaces, and the Commons as an informal gathering space provided that.
3D modeling was a huge part of us getting a buildable system and allowing us to have what you see today. I don't think that the system ever would have been able to get designed in 2 dimensions. I think the 3D modeling software that was used between the Rhino model that was originally developed and then between Gartner and Permasteelisa's 3D drawings was a huge part of the ultimate success of getting everything to fit and getting it here on time. One of the main reasons that the design team and ownership early on elected to go with Permasteelisa was the design prowess that Permasteelisa brought to the table, as well as the international procurement and the international presence that the company had. There's materials sourced from all over the world. There's designers in Germany working on one of the most complicated facades ever installed, and it's a testament to Permasteelisa, the fact that everything was able to come out and fit. I mean, we talk about a lot of the details and a lot of the smaller headaches and ins and outs of construction, but at the end of the day, Permasteelisa was able to take the original design from shop and make it something buildable and make it something that's beautiful and that the client's happy with.